vlog. I'm Jess Broad Abroad, and welcome to Oaxaca in Mexico. Oaxaca is a small, chilled out city in the state of Oaxaca. The population's around 3 million people, and the buildings are all really cool. I'm really excited to explore this town and to bring you along with me. There's an awesome vibe to this city, and it feels really, really safe. And look who I'm with today. Hi! Back with Eva and Jeanette. It's one of the amazing things about traveling. You meet great people along the road, and then you arrange to meet up in different cities. So I'm really glad that I get to hang out with these two girls in Oaxaca. We're on our way to look for a vegetarian restaurant for lunch, and then we're gonna go do some grocery shopping and buy some veggies so we can cook up our own dinners in the hostel. Save some travel doll hairs. We found a veggie restaurant, and Eva and Jeanette chose some delicious Mexican food, whereas I went with some creamy mushroom pasta. One thing that we quickly came to realise and love about Oaxaca was that it was a lot less busy than the other cities that we'd visited so far in Mexico. People weren't in so much of a rush here. You could really see that the people living here took the time to enjoy a quieter, calmer, community-focused lifestyle. A really great way to save money while you're travelling is to cook your own meals. And not only is it a good way to save money, but it can also be a whole lot of fun as long as you got some good friends around. When the wind hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore. Yeah. He's putting the music back on because we were doing such a bad job of singing. Starting the day with one of my favourite things in a new city today, free walking tour. I'm back from the free walking tour. I had a really good time checking out Oaxaca City today. I'm always going to recommend free walking tours when you're in a new city to try out new things, but if I'm being really, really honest, I'm getting mighty sick of visiting churches in Mexico. Some of these church buildings in this country are just absolutely stunning and beautiful and amazing. But I'm not one for all of the church represents and what their views are, so I don't particularly like to associate with that. On a lot of these walking tours, you're visiting a lot of cathedrals and churches, a lot. But like I've said before, go on the free walking tour because hey, it's free and it teaches you all about a new city. The guides are really amazing with this free walking tour Mexico company that we've been going with. They're the ones with the pink umbrella that we've been looking out for. They leave 10 AM every single day, so you can just meet them in the heart of the city and walk around and find out about that location and all the things that you might like to do while you stay there. At the end of the tours, they do ask for a tip, and so you can tip whatever you feel is necessary. The other day I think we tipped about 50 pesos each, whereas today we only tipped 20 pesos each. Again, I'm a budget traveler, so 20 pesos isn't much, but for here it's not too bad. A good morning again, YouTube. I'm usually one for doing tours on my own because it tends to be cheaper, but today we found a super cheap tour to take us around some of the sites in Oaxaca. So this is what we're going to be going to today. All of these places for 150 pesos. We do have to pay entrance fees once we get there though, so I'll bring you along with me to show you what we get up to. Our first stop was in the city of Tul to visit the world's widest tree. I'm pretty lucky that I got a wide angle on my GoPro because this is the widest tree in the entire world. It's even wider than me. Our second stop was at Teotitlan de Valle to visit a rug making company. It was interesting to see the process of making the rugs and what kind of ingredients they used to dye the wool different colours. Most notably was the way that they produced the red colours. There's a certain type of bug that lays its eggs on the cactus plant. They look like fuzzy little white patches on the cactus. But when the eggs are collected and crushed, they create this deep red colour that's then used in the wool dyeing process. I enjoyed the short time that we spent at the rug factory, but it did feel like a not-so-sneaky way to sell rugs to tourists. Our next stop was much more my speed, a mezcal distillery.
The first mezcal that you guys want to taste is going to be the smoothest one, the 8 years mezcal.
This one's the 8-year mezcal. And this one is the 5-year-old mezcal. Salud. That's really good too. I thought it was good. This one that we've got is a lot clearer, and this is the 6-month-old mezcal. Oh, Jeanette! Salud. That tastes stronger. It's not as sweet. Oh, this one's only a couple of days. Oh, it smells strong. Alright, let's do this. The young one. Salud. This one's like a passion fruit mezcal liqueur. Salud.
No, it's not so.
Cappuccino.
That one is good.
Bit of coconut.
Claro. Yeah.
This one's tropical fruits.
Nanches, that's the name of it.
Piñon is
Pine.
fine. Yeah, right.
Carrot, melon, and
Yeah.
strawberry. Pistachio.
I am drunk.
We've stopped off at a mezcal distillery and tried a whole bunch of mezcals, which was awesome. Whole lot of shots. I've been having really bad back pain today, and I feel like it's getting better. Alcohol's not a solution to your problems, kids. But maybe your back pain. It is a solution to back pain.
The next stop on the tour took us to Mitla to learn more about Mexico's ancient and diverse history.
We're now at some of the ancient ruins of Mitla, and it's really quite sad to see these spectacular old buildings and these amazing patterns that they've got in these buildings. And when the Spaniards came into Mexico years ago, they tore a lot of this down to build that church over there.
For our last stop of the day, we arrived at Cueva el Agua, the most highly anticipated stopping point. Cueva el Agua are petrified waterfalls on top of a mountain about 70 kilometers outside of Oaxaca City. The falls are formed over thousands of years as small amounts of water that's oversaturated with calcium carbonate drips over the cliffs of the mountain. It's a similar process to the formation of stalactites in caves, and this place was absolutely beautiful to see.
Getting to go for a swim in the water. Now this is very relaxing.
After such an incredible day, it took us hours to get home. It's the rainy season here in Mexico, so there were some massive storms and all of the streets were completely flooded.
Alright, I gotta show you this. This is Hostel Chocolate, and it's probably my favorite hostel that I've stayed at so far on this trip. It's not a party hostel, but the people are really social, the breakfasts are delicious, and the space is just incredible. It's really central to all the things that you want to see. And the best bit, this bad boy's only setting me back $9 Australian per night. Yes, cheap travel. So this is the view from the rooftop right now. It's in the central area. These houses up here on the hill are absolutely stunning. 2 days a week they do yoga up here on this rooftop space. It's all by donation.
This isn't actually one of the official yoga sessions, but here's a quick preview of my terrible attempt at being a healthy person.
And as you can see, I'm a fair way up here, up on the rooftop. It's about 3 levels high. And this is this rooftop area here with some chairs and some hammocks, which I've been sitting in most night to drink a couple of cheeky beers.
This is my bedroom, and this is my bed, but we have to be quiet because Eve is asleep.
It's our last night together, the 3 of us girls, so we've decided to do face masks and drink some wine and watch a movie.
On a cruise. Yeah, on a yacht. Is it your own yacht?
Today is our last day in Oaxaca. We've been staying at the Chocolate Hostel. It's been so much fun, and I've been so blessed to have these amazing girls with me traveling. I'm saying goodbye to Eva today. Oh, where are you off to?
I'm off to a mushroom village, San Jose del Pacifico. I gotta be cute girl. Oh, don't cry, don't cry.
But I'm very lucky because I've still got this lovely girl with me right here. Jeanette and I tonight are catching a bus at 10 p.m. to head to Merida.
It's a 2-day trip though.
It's a 2-day trip. Just for the record, the trip from Oaxaca to Merida doesn't have to be 2 days, but if you're cheap like us and you want to catch the real cheap buses in the middle of the night, then you spread your journey over 2 very long bus days. Travel girl problems. Trying to get all of your stuff to fit back into your backpack when you have to leave for a new location. So right now, I got all my dirty clothes, clean clothes, random crap. All of this has to fit back into this bag. I'm gonna do it. It fits every time. It's a bit of an art form. I got my stuff all packed up. I always get real stressed about packing everything, but it only really takes 5 minutes and it all fits, so I don't know why I stress myself out. I'm gonna miss this beautiful bed in Chocolate Hostel because this has been an awesome bed. I'll miss your bed!
Okay, girls.
Bye!
Miss you. Miss you. Bye. Bye. Thank you very much for everything. Bye.
I'm Jet Set Jess, and this was my last day here in Oaxaca. We've spent a week in Oaxaca and it's been an absolutely incredible city with heaps to see and do. This hostel's been amazing, the people here have been amazing, so I hope you've enjoyed the journey along with us. If you do like my videos, please remember to subscribe to my channel, turn on those notifications, like this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Okay, love you, bye! Mwah!